Hello, my friends. My name is Wendy Sanford, and I am the Adult Services Librarian here at the Ringwood Public Library. And I welcome you to February's edition of Mid-Month Make-Its with Wendy. Today, I'm not really sure what it is that we're going to be making, so for a lack of preparation on doing one ahead of time, I'm calling it a potluck sparkly Starburst Mirror. And why is it potluck? Because I have ingredients here that I'm looking at, and will we be using them all? Not sure. But let's start with everything except for spray paint was bought at the dollar store, including a charger. Doesn't matter the color, because we're going to be using the back of the charger. This is a cake pan that came out of a Stop and Shop cake. It's the bottom of the cake pan. There's usually a cover over it. I'm going to see if I can use this for this craft. Since we're doing a mirror, I bought at the dollar store. This is a 7.5 inch. This is a 3 inch. We'll see which one wins the contest. For the Starburst, we just need wood skewers. And boy, have I got wood skewers. So we'll play around with that, see how many we need. And also, I have a tray of beads, what I call, the big ones I call Mardi Gras beads, and these small ones are craft beads. Don't know which ones I'm using. Again, we're going to play around with that together. But I do have a whole mess of these beads. Doesn't matter the color because we're spray painting everything. For the skewers, I also have little jewelry pearls, all different colors. And I have pony beads, different colors, doesn't matter. Again, we're spray painting. This is glass fillers, these rocks, any color because we're spray painting them. And this is also glass fillers, the little tiny, can you see that? Okay, we're gonna see if we could use them. We're definitely gonna be needing the glue gun and spray paint. Any color really you could use, you know, if your decor is teal, buy teal spray paint. I kind of like a gold because I like things to sparkle. And so why don't we get to work on putting this together and we'll see how the end product comes out, and hopefully it'll be something that you all want to get out there and make for yourself. So to begin with, taking this dollar store charger, I'm gonna flip it over, and as you can see, there's a rim all the way around. We're gonna lay the plate down, and we will be hot glue gunning, is that a term? Hot glue gunning the skewers to the plate, however many you want, but we'll work on that together. So here's my 25 skewers with the pony beads towards the back, and the jewelry beads are on the end. I'll show you how I did that, and just tell you, don't put it too close to the end because this is the part that's going to be laying on the plate. So all you have to do is just take the glue gun, give it just a tiniest little touch. Put a pony bead on, press it for a second, take a jewelry bead, and just kind of screw that on there. Now these are on there tight. I was looking at something online, and behind the person who was speaking was this beautiful glitzy sparkly mirror that I would probably pay $25-30 for in Home Goods. And the speaker said, "Oh, I made that myself." So that's when my wheels started to turn, and I said, "I bet you that we can do that together too." So meanwhile, we have our skewers ready. Next that we have to do is to glue them to the backside of the charger. Now the charger I have placed on top of a folded towel because the skewers tend to go lean downward. So I put it on top of a towel. And from here, we're going to start with our skewers at the 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock, and then fill in around using our hot glue gun. And dividing after that. And hot glue gun until you're happy with however many of the skewers that you see. Right now, I'm about 3 short of doing a complete circle. I'll still need to divide this one, and divide that one. And I think that I might stop there, but you know what? You can just keep on dividing and dividing however many times that you want. You can fill them all in if you have enough of the skewers and beads. But just for this being our first attempt at making this mirror, I'm going to stop at the 16. So I'm going to attempt to put the cake plate glued to the center like this. So what I'm just going to do is cover everything with the hot glue. All the way around the edges. On the outside edge. And as much on this inside that you can get. There we go. Okay. And here's the plate. Putting it in the middle. Pressing down as hard as I can. And let's just see so far what we have. So next I'm going to measure out these the little bit thicker Mardi Gras beads. And I'm going to hot glue gun them to around the circle. I like how the big beads look. Now I'm going to use the smaller beads and hot glue gun them to the inner rim. Now, wait a minute. Yes, to the inside rim. That's inside here. So with the Mardi Gras beads, I think I'm going to also glue them to the tops of this rim and of that rim. So I'll just measure it out and then hot glue gun that. The flat glass is glued down to the center. This is what they are. And the last thing that I'm gonna try on this is this filler. And I just so happen to have it gold, but I would have bought this no matter what the color, black or white or purple or blue, but it just happens to be gold. And what I will be doing with this after these rocks dry, well, these glass stones, glass beads dry, I'm going to be filling in all the empty spots with the hot glue and just sprinkling these inside of the cracks. I think I have all the layers that I want on here. While it's drying, I'm going to be pulling off the little glue gun strings, and I would probably recommend that if you are going to use the tiny little rocks, you might want to hodgepodge them so that they have an extra layer of tightness and they won't slide around. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'll probably Mod Podge the tiny little rocks, and after it dries, then it'll be time to spray paint it, then attach the mirror and a hanger on the back, and hopefully it will turn out elegant. Here it is. I spray painted it gold. I spray painted the skewers and all of this. I painted it all gold. Next, I am going to glue on the mirror. This little mirror was in the dollar store. It's one of the mirrors that you put a candle. It goes under a candle. So I'm just going to glue gun that right to the center here. The mirror is glued on. Okay. The last thing that I want to do is to put a hook on the back, and I'm going to just make the hook out of any piece of ribbon. So I turned this upside down and going to just put some glue up on the top and made a little loop. So I glued the loop. And just for some added security, I'm also going to duct tape the loop on the back. So let me just cut that off. And scissors. Right. And so behind me is the completed Starburst mirror. I, at the last minute, added these these guys in between each of the skewers and spray painted that gold, and I like that result as well. I hope that you like the Starburst Mirror and will consider making one of your own. Um, I think that it could be done on cardboard, cut out into a round shape. You don't have to have all the things that I have here, but I I kind of like it. It's glitzy, gaudy, and it's me. So thank you for coming and visiting me at Mid-Month Make-Its with Wendy. My next one will be in March and on March 17th. And that is St. Patty's Day, and I'm not sure if we'll do a St. Patty's Day make it. It depends. But in the meantime, until you guys can come in and we can do crafts together, thank you for watching my make-its, and I hope that you have a good, safe, healthy, happy month. Miss you. Bye-bye.